Alright guys, I want to show you something. It's a hack. Well, it's not really a hack, but it's a nice meal. I just got home from work, and what I'm going to be making is an egg, 2 eggs, and onion type of, I don't even know what I want to call it. Let's cut up. I'm just doing something, but I made it many times before. It's eggs with 2 eggs with an onion cut up. And I'm going to show you how I do it. I cut the onions in pieces. And I'm going to put them on in some olive oil. You can use whatever oil you got. And I just let those fry a little bit on each side, the onions. And then I take the eggs and put them on top. It'd be so good. And it's healthy. If you like onions, I mean, you can add whatever you want. But I do know once I put the onions in there, and the only time I turn them over is so, you know, so they can brown some. Some people like raw onions. Do you guys like raw onions? I do not. I don't like raw radishes. I don't think I like raw beets, but I love beets. I love the beets in the can. Well, that's the only time I've ever had beets. And I had already washed my hands before I started the video. I work at the hospital, so, you know, we're taught that type of thing. So anyway, you can cut them up how fine you want. I usually like mine kind of cubed, if there's a word for Cuban onions, which means I like them the way that you would cube potatoes. But I don't like them too big. I don't like them too big that way. Anyway, okay, so they're cut up. This is a whole onion, because I don't eat a lot of vegetables like I used to. I don't eat a whole lot of vegetables. Anyway, I got the stove already on. This is my pan. And this is the pan. It's just a little, let me put it here so you guys can see. It's just a little pan. And I'm going to turn it on, you know, high, so it can start getting warm. And this is my boyfriend's extra virgin olive oil. I only put 2 small caps. This extra virgin olive oil, I'll tell you who it's by in a minute. This is some good oil. I only put 2 small caps. Well, maybe a little bit fell in there, but usually, because this cap is so little, so small. So that's all you need for a whole onion to cook in there, to brown. This is Antolina extra virgin olive oil. So, see, that's why I said you don't need to turn it up too high, because start getting these kind of pans. What would you call that? Aluminum? Those kind of pans start getting warm fast. So I'm putting this in here to start browning on each side. And since I am an environmentalist, you see this pan that I just got through cooking on? This paper plate, it's a paper plate. I'm going to use that paper plate to eat. Oh, my boyfriend hates when I use these kind of knives on his, you know, and rightly so. Let me get a spatula or something. Or at least a spoon. Oh, here's a spatula. Here's a spoon. I got a spoon because he hates me using that kind. So I'm going to mix the oil up with the onions. And this is such a quick and easy meal, you know. Even if you prep your onions the night before. It's just something quick that you can come in and make. Now, what kind of person are you guys? Are you guys a morning person? Like, are you a breakfast person? Because I'm not a morning person. I work mornings. I used to work nights. So, I got it on now at about 5. We got one of those. My boyfriend has, at his apartment, he has one of those kind of eyes where, let me show you. He's got one of those eyes where the numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, simmer and whatnot. Look at that. I see why people be having a hard time making YouTube videos. You be dropping stuff. So, you can hear it simmering. Let me turn it up. I don't know if y'all can hear